Hello. Right, now with extra scrolls, extra healing potions, it's going to be easy peasy.
Have anything you want for supper. All the
Then teleport into Worm's Rock. Tempting.
One day I'll catch a break.
staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got
Such a
Seems like
slow down. Pleasure your fine maiden to feel her fingers grip.
my heart flutters at the thought.
Told me the armor was of Baldur.
To see one of them in a fight. A real fight.
That is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Well, apparently I don't even need to do much. We really need to only get
wonder if the gods are watching.
across the room. Yeah. What is this? Is the audience hall? What about this one? Enter the audience hall. Well, I don't know what I can do here. Because nothing will happen.
Never wanted the easy path.
Whatever.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
Point taken. I'll keep things peaceful.
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
I guess it was because we're
Greet a most honored guest. My friend,
Not
forgive the
forbidden
cold
area.
welcome. My steel watchers are eager watchdogs for the good of the people. I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's
Somebody's
defeat
still
has gone
rolling
unnoticed.
stealth.
You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. Ah, and my old friend, Karlach. It's no wonder your victory was so decisive. It's lovely to see you again, darling.
I'm sure it is.
We'll catch up once we've covered more pressing matters. Thorm's netherstone, more to the point. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. The prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well...
Does he have a
thrilling
tadpole, I
prospects,
wonder?
But it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
What kind of understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
But you're like an alliance with 3 gods. I don't think you will be getting out of that just on your whim. It seems like another manipulation tactic. What are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
No, you don't. 1 second. You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me.
Oh no.
Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Alright, this works.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
No frog. How dare you? Do I have insight advantage? Examine Gortash's body language and expressions. Can you trust him? But like the Squidward told us, maybe. Well, always nice to know for yourself, I guess. The thing is, like, if we can just agree without a pact that I can't hurt him and he can't hurt me, it would work out. But with this pact, I'm kind of having a problem.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
But this is right here. I'll think about it. No promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless.
Ah, that girl.
Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation.
But I checked her with examine.
A shapeshifter? It could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
Inside check. Ah. Am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
You, Orin Catherick the Brain, what was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
Arceus' crown must hold untold power. How did you find it? Well, I know they stole it from Mephistopheles.
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
Very clever.
More importantly, just. Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
When they're missing it.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call.
Ah,
A new
damn.
chapter begins.
Will would be nice here.
Enver Gortash, Swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within
That's not
and
Baldur's
without?
blade.
I swear.
I have the Baldur's Gate blade. Right
Swearest
there.
thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints
We're so
you
close.
Archduke
Just blocking
of
everything there.
Baldur's Gate.
Why?
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Officer boy.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
Okay, I'm impressed. He's wormed his way into the most powerful position in Baldur's Gate.
He only managed it by tadpoling Duke Ravengard. Gortash doesn't play fair. If he did, he wouldn't have been able to
That's
skip
why
to the top
I said
like
he
this.
wormed his
I
way.
don't know
Yeah.
how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
We are mostly fools.
Hard to explain it any other way. Then again, I guess they just want to feel safe by any means necessary. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me.
She's yelling like in a whole
Gortash isn't their
hole.
salvation.
You can hear the
He's
echo.
the monster at the gate.
Okay. Gale gets really excited out of this.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast's crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
Okay, another double chin character.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people, the right people.
An Archduke! Finally, someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Yeah, this reminds me of the first game for sure.
What glory our city, and what glory its future.
Exactly the same scene was there. Exactly the same plot. Okay, can I find any opposition here?
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Oh, so much people.
Fetch me a bowl of sunfish head stew.
Away, if you please. I am here at the service of Lady Birch.
A commoner made Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I never thought I'd see the day.
What are they thinking?
Giving a fellow like that such power. I give him a year at most.
Alright.
I so fancy a glass of dragon dew.
A good leader knows when to step aside. Ravengard did the right thing.
I am at my lady's service, and hers alone.
The city is only as strong as its walls. Gortash understands this.
The Absolute's blight will be a hard one to cure. Gortash is the Archduke for the job.
And not a single, like, there's only one granny
Gortash was safe.
that doesn't like it.
My fortunes are safe.
Fucking idiots. Wait, this is the same guy?
My lady does not permit.
Where does this lead? Oh.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn?
There's no point to talking to him. Indeed, the Absolute will bring glory upon this fair city.
Not just glory, paradise. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
It is the duty of a patriarch to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate with his life.
I may speak only to my lord. Terribly sorry.
I wish they didn't voice anybody here. Like, it's just kind of a waste of time.
Good day to you.
Of them doing this and me just making sure there's
I
nobody
can attend only to my lord.
who would be useful.
Finally, a leader worthy of this city.
Thank the living gods, Gortash is here to protect us.
An historic day, the city's first Archduke.
Archduke? Quite something, don't you think? I dare say Baldur himself would approve.
Times of strife produce the finest leaders. Archduke Gortash will be no exception.
Absolute's army won't stand a chance. Gortash will crush them like roaches under his boot.
Hey. Man. This is one of the floors. If we attack him right now, we'll have to fight like 6 Steel Watchers and a bunch of Flaming Fists. Plus him, plus Ravengard.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Poor thing. He's had a tough go. And you don't know the half of it. You see,
Gortash has had Will's father relocated.
Relocated while playing a devil.
Rude. This is Gortash's game. I'm just an impartial observer. Raven Guard's good as dead. And to think there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something, don't you?
I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something
Another
out.
deal.
The Duke's life depends on it.
Dang it.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
It's the same as the last.
Hmm.
Around us. Gods.
So can I just cross into the city now? I could like assassinate him when he goes into his office, I guess. I don't know.
Hell's not this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
It's the waiting that's hard. If we could just talk to one of the fists, it would be as clear as day that we're not criminals.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off.
Oh, to trade with you.
Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
Well, I want it. Yeah.
Can't believe they put that mindless metal Mragresham in my armory. Steel watchers. Stupid thing'll probably decapitate me for cleaning the bloody mace rack.
I don't know how that would convince her. Like, she's afraid of... there's no other option to choose from. She's afraid to sell me anything because she will be punished by a Steel Watcher. And I'm getting an argument that, hey, I can empathize. I also don't trust Steel Watchers, so... sell me stuff. It's a good argument, but let's see what happens. Steel Watchers make me uneasy. A good weapon in my palm would put my mind at rest.
Finally, someone who sees sense. Strong folk wielding strong blades. That's what keeps folk safe. Not those glorified golems. I don't have anything fancy, but you're welcome to take a look.
Not anything fancy. Yeah, she doesn't. +3 shield. Yeah, wasn't worth the trouble.
Stay sharp, stranger. In these times, all we can trust are the blades in our hands.
It won't happen, I swear.
I can't really glaze that pizza.
Wanted posters.
Let none transgress on this blessed day. Lord Gortash's ceremony will proceed without hindrance. Non-compliance will be punished.
Why,
All we can do is be patient.
Inside. The house was on fire. We were rescuing people.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
Who needs them when you've got flaming fist?
To the Flaming Fist, a bonus of 10 silver on successful recruitment of friends or acquaintances to our ranks.
okay. Why not 100 copper? Ah.
We'll tell them what happened.
Why? Game. Whatever.
Pretend I'm a fist.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
Well, you.
Confront Lord Gortash, it says. We have Wolbrand's run powder bone, I'm gonna destroy. Yeah, I want to prepare for the battle, but not commit to anything else. A man and a woman stand side by side in armor emblazoned with the red fist surrounded by flames. Find pride and purpose in the flaming fist. Join today and protect Baldur's Gate. Led by Grand Duke Ulder Raiden himself, you'll be tasked with guarding the city streets, protecting its people, and upholding the laws that govern us. Speak to any of our friendly fists throughout the city, or visit our headquarters at the Sea Tower of Balduran to find out how you can blaze a new career path today. To all members and associates of the Flaming Fist from Gauntlet Edwina. You've read the Flaming Fist Companion. You've had your welcomes, learned your histories, and you might think you are here to uphold justice, to protect the meek and the innocent, to follow in the footsteps of the great Elton. Forget all of it, every damned word. The Baldurians are not meek and innocent, and the only justice most of them deserve is the blunt end of a club. Every last one is either a criminal already or one theft away from becoming one. Don't trust a soul, because they sure as hell don't trust you. And to that I say good. They shouldn't. They shouldn't shiver. They should shiver when they see you coming. Keep their eyes on the ground when you pass. Fear leads to order. Order leads to peace. This is your duty, no matter what older Ravengard Liara Portier, or any other supposed bastion of justice might tell you. Gauntlet and Edwina?
What are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
I don't need to detect thoughts. If, sure, if you want me to tell them you were trying to steal their belongings. Maybe. Yes. Oh, guidance.
I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold.
Yeah, for what?
I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke.
Why'd you got them so spooked?
You haven't heard? An army is coming. They're saying it's unstoppable. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
Well, if he leaves, there's less people to fight with. I mean, I have so much money, I could give him some. Can't I just tell him to continue stealing? Whoa, there's guy home.
Really? You'll just give it to me? Look. Hidden up on the roof, you'll find all the stuff I stole. You can have it. Thank you. I'll never forget this. Never.
In the roof. Well, I kind of want to do other things before I get myself into trouble in this place. Are we officially in Baldur's Gate now? Yes, lower city. Finally. This was hell of a ride to get here. Different region. But it's okay, it doesn't say like I need to do something. I'm just going to change. Oh. Oh, so many quest pointers. Jesus.
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
My herd are dairy goats. I bet they're going to slaughter them, the poor things.
My husband's still in the outer city with the few cows we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
Alright.
What is that gonna do us? How are we gonna support ourselves?
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced.
Is this one of Blaise Portier's infamous banishments?
Yes. I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid, and I swore to Blaise Portier I'd never do it again. Ever. I have to stand on one leg until she believes me.
For sorry, you would be working night and day, you would be willing to die for forgiveness. What? How long is that going to take?
I have no idea.
Guard's back, I heard. Better twist the arms to clean up the
If you're here to report something, don't bother. The Fist don't give a damn.
The thugs are getting bolder. My husband's been mugged twice this month, if you can believe it. You be safe out there. Can't trust a damn soul.
Yeah, I wonder who's stealing in this city.
A half-orc. Keep your head down and your fists to yourself, and we won't have any problems.
Did they record like every race for this character to talk about? Like, what the fuck? Why? Nobody going to talk to him.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Wait, we can figure out how to fix her at that place? Where we supposed to blow it up? Same thing Damon said. Do you know how to fix this malfunctioning engine?
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the
Maybe you can just insert a new engine?
Tell me something I don't know.
Where's the Steelwatch Foundry?
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors.
This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
It thinks you're one of them, Korak. Why? It's obvious.
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steel Watch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steel Watch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Good thing I talked to them.
I am never sleeping on duty again.
Distract the gauntlet, will ya? I think she's set on killing me.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder. Which means I've got no use for you.
Why are you competent so badly?
Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice. And that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
I'll wag my tongue where I want it to. The stick tome has been hollowed out in a perfect square, exactly the size of a common flask. For now, all you see inside the book is a few pungent-smelling stains. An article marked for the editor's desk that looks like it never went to print. What? It's like on a board. There is a sickness in our city, dear leader. It nibbles on the council's ear in private audience chambers. It clangs around our streets in steel automatons. And it whispers sweet nothings from the pages of the very broad street. The fetid presence of Lord Anver Gortash is rotting our city in its very core, and this reporter is personally ashamed to work for a publication. No, propaganda vehicle that allows the infection to be spread. There's so much to this story, dear reader, so very much, and I'm excited to share it with you. Yes, Edward, you Edward, consider this my notice of resignation. Holy Fowls, investigative journalist, newly freelance. Holy Fowls? Edward?
Looking for who?
My daughter! How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just...
We have a daughter.
Forgive me.
Who's a ginger.
Why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
I have bad memory. Like what? What is going on here?
My daughter Vanra, my little girl.
She never told her name.
She's missing.
Did she?
Stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was...
What's happening there?
taken from a tavern?
Yes.
Oh, come on!
Mermaid, down by the docks, I told you 100 times.
I have so much arcana, why is it failing all the time? I'm listening. Tell me what happened.
Excuse me, citizen, but if this is a criminal matter, it's my business, not yours. Now, madam, if you'll just tell me why you're here, I'll take down the details.
Happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
There's obviously something wrong with her. But I failed Arcana check. Forget the fish, tell me everything you know.
Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
Well, what about that girl? Why can't we just say to her that we have her at the camp? Just check if that's the girl she looks for. You must have some witnesses, surely.
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
Well, then what else would you?
No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. He was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one.
I'll head to the Washing Mermaid now.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Where is it at? It's going to be marked on the map. So what's happening?
Your tools were stolen, right? No, you were mugged. Wait, I'm mixing you up with another citizen. I'm terribly sorry. I'll get back to you.
Commander Portier, acting Marshal of the Fist. If you have a crime to report, please wait outside. We're currently at capacity.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
Humanoid, eh?
Herself said she was investigating my case.
Blaze, Portier.
Quiet day, mostly. Don't go spoiling it.
I guess that's where we end up eventually. Wait, what is this? No, that's just going back. What is that? Sewers. All right.
My wife and I have been waiting half the day. Are you not going to help us or not?
Take that tone with me again, and you'll see no one. You'll be called when you call.
I don't leave my house now without a blade.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers.
I feel like if I agree to a pact, so Gortash or his Steel Watch doesn't hurt me, he'll just order to hang me, and other people will just do it for him. Careful, big guy. A kill makes for an easy target.
Careful. That sounds like a threat. And people who threaten the fist end up in jail or dead. Now run along before I start taking you seriously.
Mistra has a shrine within the city, located in the Stormshore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
What?
Do whatever you yourself, but I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show.
The Call of the Divine, Astari.
I tried them all. None of them answered.
You're very welcome, sir.
Oh, so much.
One blow and she drops like she's dead. Well, maybe she is.
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer. Not anymore.
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
You can help them out.
I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Gulster. She's no thief.
I'm afraid to throw a potion might be a crime.
These folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
Greetings, citizen Fluffington. I trust you are enjoying the city.
I know you're hurting, but it won't bring her back, will it?
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10-day.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected.
Alright. You have me at a disadvantage. I have no idea who you are.
My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to.
Or you are another... Orin again, another doppelganger. You work for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette, I presume.
You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
Oh. What's the headline of that edition?
If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself.
Propaganda.
It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you.
Do I gotta say this?
Darling, We can't let the readers decide what the content is. We've editors for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
Stop the presses.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette?
That is terrible salesmanship. Get your act together.
I don't know how. I'm only 6.
Don't care. Stand up straight. Project your voice, sir.
Do you want a paper?
I can't continue doing this. I love football, very busy. I like one.
Thank you.
Why giving an advice is like such a terrible thing? Local Kultans, Baldur and tourists are weak and loud. Issue 89? Sea goddess foamingly angry, says damp priestess. We all make mistakes. Interview with the disgraced Van Thumper heir. Predacious pilferings creased the brows of local law. Who's that? Who's this? Suspicious.
What do we do?
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me.
A strange way to earn your keep. Do many take you up for it, don't it?
Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not?
Of course I'm not going to hit you.
Then move. Let someone else have a go.
I'm more interested who the fuck you are. Why are you a sane zombie?
Changed your mind? Offer's still there. Go on. Have a swing.
Usually people pay me not to hit them.
Tried that once. They took the gold and hit me anyway. Better this way. I still leave with gold in my pockets. So, you having a go or not? Then move.
Can go to a sewer. I could get to a bunch of other places. Through the sewers, probably. I need to explore them eventually.
and submit to the Mistress of Disease.
Mistress of Disease?
We've got no choice. We have to do what he says.
Oh, gods. Be spouting a load of crap. Don't waste your time.
I wondered if my old things are still there. They could be of use to.
Old things?
Lord Gortash is exactly what Baldur's Gate needs. I dread to think where we'd be without the Steel Watch.
The Steel Watchers are doing most of the good here, really. I'd love a gander at those schematics.
Gortash is the light bringer. Gortash will burn the Absolute to smoke and ashes.
Oh, wait. I need to check the camp. It's a new camp.
I brought my own paring knife, and now I just need some ingredients.
She looks pretty similar.
I'm gonna make something really good.
She has
I promise.
heterochromia. Why can't I... What? We found the child. It's Ginger.
But please, don't look at me.
Weird. Okay, so he said that there is a doppelganger in my group, but I feel like it's just a lie? Like, who would that be?
I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
And I can't investigate it? What the fuck is this? I thought that would be like asking every character about it.
This is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much color there is in the world.
Oh, right.
Yes, of course. Obviously. Sorry, did you want something?
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a tresson for company is usually more my speed. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be. If you've need of me, I'm glad to help.
Fate spins along as it
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps
Where's our Baldur?
The girl could not bear thou, a breaker of promises. I told her the fate of her parents when the wind carried it to me. She has left this place to hew a new path. She left behind a letter, as thou doth know. Hast thou other business?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Keeping very well, I hope?
I think I asked all of this.
I mourn. He raised me. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elate. This was luck. I understand. Then next, he told I found by the... He's gone now.
Could be Jaheire.
Ah, I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men puff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks.
We can't pick a fight while he's surrounded by his steel watch.
We could. It would just be a very short one. We cannot expect either of the chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all three stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of.
And what do you think of his warning of the doppelganger in our camp?
It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt.
Why only
Fear
she
through
has
every
this
smile,
option to
question every look.
discuss?
Eventually you find what it is you fear, whether it is there or not. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say. Isn't it?
Have you thought any more about how we might find Minsk?
I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. Nine Fingers Keen.
A name known and feared throughout the city's underworld. The mysterious Keen runs the guild, which in turn runs every criminal enterprise in the city.
I didn't think Harper would be friends with a petty crime lord.
Friend is not the word I'd use. Nor is petty if you've a mind to keep your tongue. But both our operations step outside the law when needful. She just likes it better there. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
Weird.
Yes? Ask it.
Did I ask this again? There's over fire that had 3 wounds before.
It was Baal
Yeah.
There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? Which is to say, yes.
Oh shit.
This is the city
Will.
proper, is it? I didn't expect it to be so outrageously ordinary.
Your tadpole quivers, revealing your discussion with Mazora to Will.
Shit. Father's been taken, and Mazora started to scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Well, we already saw the father. All you have a single clue, she's your patron, not mine.
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. We'll have answers soon enough. Let's talk to Mazora. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Could it be true Duke shall me away with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Wait, she's still alive? Wasn't she murdered? Do you know Stelmane very well back in the day? Or?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim, I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I sense there's something more to this story. I mean, if I charm him, what would be a price to pay? Will he dislike me later when he'll figure out? Also, didn't work. Seriously. Fuck it, inspiration. Seriously? This is stupid. Just wasted 2 inspiration on this.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Gone before her time, it sounds like, what a tragedy. Wait, well, gone before her time, it sounds like, what a tragedy.
Not a tragedy, a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand. And the
You don't
city is
say.
made weaker for it.
We already know. You've been charmed.
I received a dispatch from the Grove. Life carries on there in our absence, just as nature intended. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made as Archdruid.
What news from the Grove?
Wounds have healed. Damage has been undone. Balance has been restored. Those who seek to serve nature there can once again do so with all their hearts. There have been difficulties. Some initiates harbor too much admiration for Korga's course of action. Francesca will do what she must to rid them of such notions.
Such
She is well
cowards.
suited to the task. Better than I, perhaps. To cleanse a land of shadows
Oh.
is one thing. But to sway a heart from a dark path is another matter entirely.
Okay, so you have to pay a
Eager to
price
surrender
for
my
charming.
responsibilities towards the grove. Perhaps I was never meant to be Archdruid, to be a leader.
Grover say I'm glad you stayed with me. You could resume your position at the Grove once we defeated Absolute.
I thought that would be the case once. Yet, perhaps the Grove will not need me. Forgive me. The Shadow Curse occupied me so entirely and for so long. I almost missed the purpose it gave me. Now I must find a new one.
Have you heard from Thaniel since we moved on?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
How about holding up your estimation?
I've been unfair to you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seems my faith was...
Yeah. Okay, yeah. There's so much talking. But we can't start searching for a doppelganger. Like, who could that be? There is one. I mean, it's gotta be that girl. Or a cat. That would be my guess.
Mistress likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
That's Mistre. Can't even see her face. Helm. Tyr. Siluna. Oh, that's Mistre. That's Statue of the Gods. Humble Toes.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Who are you?
I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need.
What can I do here?
Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls.
All items available here for purchase.
Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Ooh. Psychic. Alright, some healing. Wait, what? Mantle of the Holy Warrior, Crusade Mantle. The Sacred Star, +2 weapon. Low on cash now. Because the Revivify gloves. Aegis Palms. When you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward. When you revive a creature, it gains the effect of Death Ward. Fuck. It's pretty strong. For a healer. Once for short rest, radiate a holy power that emboldens nearby allies. Their weapon attacks deal additional radiant damage. That struck by this weapon can possibly be turned, and heat inflict 1 turn of radiating orb upon the target. Radiant. Alright. I wonder if I can steal all of that.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of the...
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant. Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Your knowledge of religion tells you nothing more about the worship of Helm.
Hey. God damn you.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr. Tyr, the blind god, offers justice to all, innocent and malefactor alike. The law dictates what is right, be that reward or retribution. Your knowledge of religion isn't extensive enough to tell you more.
Maybe some other character can do it.
Lost in thought.
And the courage to resist.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr. Your knowledge of religion isn't
Holy
extensive enough.
Shit.
Yes.
You see an altar dedicated Helm the Watcher. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more vigilant, more resilient to the
Oh.
unexpected.
So like initiative. So you could figure out what they will receive if you
You see an altar
succeed on a check.
dedicated to Tyr. Tyr, the blind god. Your knowledge of religion isn't extensive enough to...
Justice. What could that be? What kind of buff that would be?
You see an altar
Shit, I needed to
dedicated
guidance.
Selûne.
Okay, wait. Guide me, Starion.
Looking ahead.
You see an altar dedicated to... An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright. Your scholarship of religion tells you no more." You see an altar dedicated to Mistra.
Whatever you want with this idol, I prefer we make it quick. Not sure I'm comfortable catching Mistra's eye, even if it is made of stone.
You don't want to make an offering, a prayer of some kind? No.
Trust me. It'll take a lot more than a few gold pieces and some fervent thoughts to convince Mistra to break her silence. On my account, at least. Commune with her as you see fit. I've no wish to stand between you and any inspiration she might deign to offer.
Mistra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards, and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Even though you do not follow her, you feel her power resonating from the statue. She is the one true spell at the heart of all spells. The weave could not be in better hands.
An offering. Interesting. So what will I get for this? How about a witch bolt?
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
Seriously? But how much? How I can't split the gold. Can't just give all my money. Okay, how about Wall of Stone then? It's a very high spell.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion
What do you
is
mean?
required.
It's so much. Okay, 1,000 gold. Oh, okay, I can choose 500 gold.
Your offering is accepted, but more
This is a
evidence
scam.
of devotion is required.
What the fuck?
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea.
Oh.
Shield our people from the depredation
Oh.
of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure and the courage to resist. So may it be.
I get it back. Tabernacle Hatchkey.
Almost too easy. Quick and easy.
Universal resistance.
A little souvenir.
Nice.
A quick profit. What a generous pocket. Delightful. Thank you. Bless the oblivious. You're coming with me, like candy from a nib. Don't mind if I do. So, don't mind if I do. Thank you.
Jesus.
Delightful. A little souvenir.
Yeah. Pickpocketing is broken.
Well, in it. Mind my step. Not as bad as it could have.
Take solace.
Breathe deep and move.
Know that we will be protected. Lord Gortas will burn in the all-consuming
Don't touch me.
This is medium armor. So nobody really can use it except for like just a Revivify one use. Put it on Karlach.
Let's get going.
I just packed the papers. If you've got a complaint, editor's inside.
Oh, that's here.
Oi! I got my eye on you. You got the look of a troublemaker.
Best be on my way.
Cellmain murder tip. To whom it may concern, at Baldur's Mouth, I got a hot tip to sell on Cellmain's murder, but you got to come across with the gold or it's no go. I'll give you an idea to show you it's worth it. When it happened, I was in Elfsong, sleeping right in the next room, and alright, I admit I heard nothing and slept through the whole thing, but in the morning I got a glance into Spellman's gory room and oh, Papa, Mama, the things I could tell you. Anyway, meet me tonight on the Elfsong terrace. I'll be the one with the purple feather in her cap, and bring a stack of shiny or my lips are stay sealed. Purple feather and no notes in my quest log. Elf song. Okay, I wonder if that's going to be in the game or not. To the puzzle editor. Baldur's Mouth puzzle editor. Hey, I found a copy of your broadsheet on my late uncle's deck with the win a peek at Candlekeep acrostic puzzle half done, and it took me a while, but anyway, I finished it. I got every question right, so you can see from the enclosed. If I come up to the Baldur's Mouth building, who do I talk to collect my prize? That Edward Needle fellow? I hope so, because I have a thing or two I'd like to tell him. Let me know, alright, Felmore Durguir, Lower CG.
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard?
To the recipes editor. I am professional chef, so I am writing to you to tell you I am in big outrage about your article about how to cook the ducks. It was wrong, bad, dumb, stupid, incorrect, wrong, wrong, wrong. I want to know how to cook the ducks. You want to know how to cook the ducks, you should ask Rovir how to cook the ducks. He is cooking the ducks every night at Elfsong for more years than the number of times your article was wrong. You tell me that when I'll come over and show you how to cook the ducks. Recipes editor, ha! Municipal station notice. The Department of Drains and Underways is aware of the issue of penetrating stench emanating from the ground street hatches that provide access to the city sewers. The tribe of gutter kobolds concentrated to maintain free flow in the sanitation tunnels appears to have been slain or driven away by forces of circumstances unknown, and the resulting backup is responsible for the unpleasant odor. The department is taking appropriate measures to remedy the situation, but in the meantime do not attempt to address the situation yourselves. Citizens are prohibited from using the round street sewer access hatches. Leave stations to the professional sanitations.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's
Baldur's mouth.
Well, I am so glad you
Duh.
asked, Edvard.
It's a horrible idea. But I like it. Like barfing text.
156, 157, 15. Oh, I'm sorry, can't chat. 15. Shit! Where was I up to?
Whoa, calm down.
I was counting broadsheets for distribution. Let's pray I've not lost count. Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these writer-types.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous.
I can jump there for some reason. Steel Watcher.
Don't know about you, but them big metal bastards really put me off my flow.
Damn it, damn it, damn it! Still missing one link. Oi, shove off. Don't be peeking at my scoop.
To Glimmer Whistleborn. Long-time reader of your column, but none of them ever hit me before, like the absolutist next door. You list 8 warning signs that the neighbor might be a spy for the absolute cult, and by Torm, you were right, because my neighbor on the uphill side fits all 8 of your warning signs. I'm watching him right now, and as soon as I see that traitor Kugli commit just one crime, I'm turning him into the fist. Thanks again, Sir Whistleborn, for all your insights, a lawyer reader. Brainstorming. Father Lorgan murdered at his own temple. This is big news. Now, how best to boil that down into a headline? Ideas. Open hand loses its grip. Nah. Savage butchery of revered priest. No. I used this savage butchery for Stelmane. I used savage butchery for Stelmane. Attempted turned slaughterhouse in shock horror. Priest murder. No. Brevity. Thank you. Sheesh. Stabbed and stabbed again. That's not bad. But not enough. Alright, it's Thai time? A drink at the Elf Song will sharpen my wits. I think it was thank you. This Thai. TY.
Well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story.
Where did I see this outfit? I think it was in Circus. Yeah, I heard all about your article. I want to shut it down.
Well, you should have considered that before disgracing yourself in public. I've never heard so much violence against innocent circus freaks before. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the fists do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over.
Perhaps a bit of coin could make the article go away.
Oh, you'd like me to add bribery to your list of extra-legal pursuits? How bold! The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Attack the guards. Can I steal every piece of paper? And I'll do it again. But what's the point?
No time to chat, mate. Sorry. Since Gortash donated this printing machine, we've had ridiculous volume to shift.
Guess we could try to destroy the printing machines.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough.
Neil has written an article for the next Baldur's Mouth edition that will ruin our reputation. We must stop it from printing.
These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
I'm grateful to be here, I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family. Not like this.
Hostile Mother Pamela Northale. What?
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find them upstairs.
Hostile Mother. What a title.
The soap here smells funny.
Just be ready to leave when the time comes. So embarrassed before.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
I just don't want to lose anyone else.
Wait. There's a roof. Wherever that will be of help. Actually, I can't even get there. Could send Astarion and do something with him. Should we plant the bomb of her from the gnomes in there? That will do it. Alright, I'm going to end it here for now. kind of not a lot have happened because there's just so many NPCs. I want to check them all and see not to miss something. But maybe I should hold it for like something that obviously important, because there's just so much they voiced, so much. But like by checking it out also, I found that reporter, of which if I didn't, I might have not went to this printing house. I never would have found out about it. Weird. Okay. Thanks for watching. As always, see you later.